Brothers and sisters of Melbourne, as we stand here on Wurundjeri ground, we pay respect to elders past and present. We gather here to tell a story of fire. Here we have an old story, an ancient story. It's classic. A story of creation, a story of recklessness, a story of curiosity, a story of the misuse of power, a story of devastation, and maybe, just maybe, a story of hope. This is a mural with a moral. Enter here a people's hero, Prometheus. Sick of seeing his clan suffer, he hatches a plan and heads to the heavens. Prometheus steals fire from behind the backs of the gods. He delivers it to the earth, and behold, good people, flame, warmth, light. We harness its energy, and power comforts our homes. Transport connects us to each other. Communications link us like never before. And industry thrives and thrives and thrives. Angry with Prometheus, boss god Zeus decides a little payment is due for the theft of a precious gift. He sends messenger Pandora to Earth to seek out Prometheus. She's entrusted with a magic box full of unimaginable powers. Good citizens of the world, Melbourne is a town that knows about fire. The unstoppable winds hurling from the north, exploding gum trees and everywhere, inescapable, all-consuming fire. We witnessed the small blazing horrors on our TV screens as lives were extinguished among the ashes. Fire, folks, is unsentimental. Fire, friends, is indiscriminate. Now think, good people, if you could have changed those blazing days for even one family, would you? Now think, friends, if you could have saved even one town, would you? Now think, citizens, if you thought someone was responsible for this carnage, would you try to stop them? Stop them before they started? Tonight on our globe, in our imperfect world, we have the firepower, the nuclear weaponry to cause utter devastation. On our small planet tonight, we have 23,000 nuclear weapons ready to be launched in minutes. A nuclear exchange wouldn't take long, just a few blinding moments to destroy our rich and fragile Earth and all trace of human endeavour forever. We have a nuclear arsenal, people, to release the fury of fire, to bring on the end of days. Now I ask you again, if you could change those blazing days, would you? If you knew who was responsible, who held in their hands the power of this explosive misery, would you stop them? Stop them before it started? Let us return to Prometheus and Pandora. Pandora can't bear the curiosity, and before Prometheus gets to sample the contents of the box, she peeps inside. In the story, folks, this is where she releases its secrets. Out of this container come all the miseries of illness, greed, envy, jealousy, and the destructive elements of fire. Consider our mural. In its final panel, like a full stop at the end of our human sentence, is the unthinkable, but not the undoable, a nuclear explosion. We understand, don't we, that nuclear weapons are the final story of fire, the ultimate abuse of this elemental gift, an insane application of sinister science, human creativity tragically twisted to bring about its opposite, an ultimate destruction of it all, a quick exchange of military might, then the slow poison of radioactive night, fallout forever. In the story, friends, the earth echoes with the sound of the dying, the screams and the clamour of war, as thick smoke hangs in the sky from uncontrollable fire that raises everything. Pandora slams the lid shut, but at the bottom of the box lies one last gift from the gods, a tiny redeeming light. Good folks, a humble spark of hope. So, good people of the world, this is an old story, an ancient story. It's classic. But we also have a contemporary story to tell, a story of creativity used constructively, a story of recklessness avoided, a story of new ways of being, a story of using power for good instead of greed, a story of devastation averted, and maybe, just maybe, a story of hope. So that perhaps we can forge this new story. We can send a message, not from the gods, but from the people, to our leaders, to build peace, to talk with our perceived enemies, to take their fingers off the buttons of oblivion. Maybe we can stop this thing before they start it. Indeed, this is a mural with a moral.